Hi, everybody. I'd like to take a few minutes to reach out to fire chiefs, town managers, county commissioners that are out in rural America. You're the rural Upper South, Mideast, Midwest, and talk a little bit about something that's going on in your communities and your fire departments that maybe you're aware of, maybe you have a hard time coming around to thinking about because it's a problem that doesn't seem to have much of a solution or an easy solution. Your towns are growing. More people are leaving cities and larger suburbs to live in smaller areas. Uh, that sounds like a good thing. It is a good thing, obviously, but your fire departments are under some strain. So right now, I think the most recent statistics are that there are 20% fewer volunteers in rural America right now, and they are handling 70% more call volume. And that is everything: falls, automatic fire alarms, car fires, field fires, uh, the whole thing. So your fire department is dealing with an increased demand for service, but they don't have the capacity to provide that service. Part of that comes from people just aren't volunteering anymore. Part of it is flat budgets. Yeah, obviously, a lot of fire departments are not seeing their revenue grow in any kind of meaningful way to meet the increased demand for service. And some of it is the changing demographics of the community. So, what I do through my company, GTC Fire Prevention, is I'm able to help towns like yours and fire departments like yours in the delivery of high quality fire prevention services. So, a little bit about me. My name is Jeremy Mitchell. I'm a 27-year veteran of the fire and rescue services. I lived all of my life in central Illinois, and that's where all of my service has been. So, when I talk about rural, when I talk about resource strained fire departments, when I talk about the struggles that you're facing, I'm in it, I've lived it the same as the rest of you have. I'm a certified fire marshal through the International Code Council and the Center for Public Safety Excellence, and I'm also a certified fire and emergency services analyst through the Center for Public Safety Excellence. Uh, Very proud of that last one. It's brand new in the field. It's hard to get, so it's really helped me to kind of build out my service delivery. What we're able to do at GTC is we leverage technology to help fire departments and communities who need high quality fire prevention and community risk reduction services. They don't staff up the position all the time, but through virtual options, so such as remote video inspection, electronic plan review, digital meetings, so we can talk about things like strategic planning, community risk assessment, virtual conferencing. I'm able to deliver that service and in effect become your outsourced fire marshal for your town. If you don't have one, if you think you need one, if you're not able to get one, I can provide those services. So among the pillars of good community risk reduction, we can develop fire and life safety education curriculum for you, depending on what your most vulnerable audiences are. We can talk about a comprehensive community risk assessment. You can't really talk about what your fire department needs to serve the community until you know what your hazards and level of risk are. We can talk about risk reduction implementation plans, which should be part of a good community risk assessment. Talk about plans review, making sure that your built environment is both resilient when we talk about the extremes of weather, etc., but also a fire safe environment. And then also, if you like, doing the fire code inspections via remote video inspection, which is becoming increasingly important in fire prevention service delivery across the United States. Some other things that we do: I'm experienced in doing serious accident reviews. I have done experience with developing assessment centers for people who are trying to promote members and do some professional development. Uh, Very proud of all that, been able to grow a lot of fire departments that are small, looking to take the next step, and I'd like to help you do that too. So as we think about those things, think about your community and think about how you face all of these constraints, but you can't let your constraints compromise your level of service. People are coming to your town because they're excited about your town and they want to stay in your town. They want to raise families, they want to start a business. You owe it to them to maximize the service you can offer, and GTC Fire Prevention is a way for you to do that. You can find us on Instagram, you can find us on LinkedIn and Facebook, and then also you can reach out to us with this information, and we look forward to seeing what we can do for you. Take care and have a good day.